Almost 3 years after the double murder inside a Reston home that has drawn national attention, Brendan Banfield is now seeing his day in court. Today was the first day of the trial, which began with jury selection. 7 News' Christian Flores was inside the courtroom for that. So, Christian, this process, it did move along pretty quickly here.
Yeah, it was pretty quick. All in all, the jury selection took a little more than 3 hours. The prosecution and the defense were able to come to an agreement quite quickly, and were able to whittle down that large jury pool of 80 down to 16, 9 men and 7 women. And starting tomorrow, that jury will learn more details about this case that has gained so much attention already. With opening statements to start on Tuesday, the prosecution and defense will meticulously go over the sequence of events to the jury. Prosecutors claim in February 2023, Brendan Banfield planned an elaborate plot to kill his wife, Christine, so he could run off with Juliana Megales, the family's au pair, with whom he was having an affair. Detectives uncovering multiple pictures of the two together. An au pair is someone in the country as part of a cultural exchange, and they provide childcare and housework in exchange for room and board. That plan, according to authorities, Mr. Banfield and Megales lured a man to the house by creating a fake profile posing as Christine Banfield on a fetish website and made it look like he was an intruder. The man they allegedly lured, Joseph Ryan, thought he was there for consensual sex. Prosecutors say Brendan and Megales then shot Ryan multiple times before Brendan stabbed his wife, Christine, to death.
I think the prosecution's opening will be very meticulous. They'll start with the relationship between the two of them, between Banfield and the au pair, that they had a romantic relationship, that they plotted this scheme that he was behind to kill both his wife and the man who showed up to have sexual relations with her. And they're going to say that the au pair eventually has told the truth.
Megales was initially charged with second-degree murder, but prosecutors offered her a plea deal that she accepted, testify against Banfield during the trial, and plead guilty to the lesser charge of manslaughter in exchange for walking free when this is done because of time she's already served awaiting during the legal process before facing deportation to Brazil. Former federal prosecutor John Fishwick says the defense will have a few approaches.
I would expect the defense is going to go one of two ways. They're going to have an explanation for some things. Are they going to admit to certain things and say that he did not commit these murders? Or are they just going to go all in on reasonable doubt?
Now, opening statements begin at 10 a.m. tomorrow, but before we get there, tonight at 5 and 6, I'll further break down the jury selection process, plus some of the questions both sides asked of potential jurors. Reporting live outside Fairfax County Courthouse, Christian Flores, 7 News.
Christian, thank you so much for your update there. And if you would like a full recap of all of the events that led up to this trial, we have a full timeline up for you on our homepage on WJLA.com.